Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Calmsden, where we have a small little dairy farm that we're slowly expanding out more and more each day. Today's big quest is to mow all of our grass fields and turn it into silage bales, because we are going to empty out the pit as fast as we can, but the BGA is currently full, so might be trying to take it in somewhere else if we can. I wish we had that. There was a mod for FS17. It was a go wheel baler, I think is what it was called, and you could bale anything that you put into it, and that to me was like really cool. So I've had a few comments about this field and people saying that I never use it. Guys, I have. I don't do it on camera most of the time because is my mower broke? Oh, okay, there they go. I've never used this one, so but yeah, I never used this one, so it kind of just gets done off of camera, because for a while it seemed like all we were doing was mowing and baling jobs. So there are certain things that I do on and off camera to move the series forward, but not, you know, show you guys. If you want me to show you everything, I think it would be honestly a little bit boring. I'm just going to be honest, because there's so much that, you know, like feeding the cows every day. I feed the cows a couple times a day. I take care of, you know, the grass fields as much as I can off of camera, especially, you know, if we've done grass after grass after grass after grass after grass, it gets a little stale, and I don't want to be doing the same jobs each and every day. But yeah, as you can see, you know, we've cut it before. Don't hit the fence. There we go. You know, it's been cut, you know, for what I think we needed it to be. I've had a couple people say, hey, we could turn this into, you know, an arable field, which is possible. You know, it's something that we could think about doing, but it's actually really small. It's not that big. You know, is it doable? Yes. But, you know, whenever we get our more cows, which are at 83%, I think now, so we should be getting fairly close to getting some new cows. And then again, we are going to sell the calves and the firsts and get just 12-monthers again. So we're going to fill the dairy completely up, and yeah, that's going to be a lot of mouths to feed. We're going to have triple the amount of what we had whenever we started. And they're using between 2 hay bales to 4 hay bales a day right now. So as we get more and more of them, I'm sure that number is going to spike. And I don't want to be caught with my pants down having to buy bales when I don't have any money. So that is kind of the reasoning for this field still existing today. Is it's a nice buffer, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll get it figured out one of these days. You know, maybe I need to start sharing more of, hey, I did this thing off of camera. Maybe that's where some of the confusion comes from. But yeah, what else we got going on? We have stones to pick in fields 6 and 3, because of course we do. I am not going to turn them off, but I have my concerns. Let's just say that. Hopefully after this subsoil, we won't have to pick stones again for a couple years, because we won't need to hit the plowed state, and that'll be a nice thing. It'll be a very nice thing. But this is working out pretty good on the old Massey. Like, I'm very happy with the setup, and it makes mowing just so much faster. So we've got this field to do. What is it? 8 34 and 11, and then that'll be us for cutting grass. So let's go get these things knocked out, and then we'll take a look at what else we're going to get into today. Okay, I think the old Massey here needs a little love. It's feeling pretty weak these days, but it's like at three quarters unrepaired. So let's drop off these two things and we'll give it a nice little repair. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. Wow, $6,000 to repair. Well, it should run better at least. How do I want to do this? So I've got Clarkson set up to go pick up stones. We'll have to go unload him every once in a bit. But we are going to start baling some of this. And I would think what I want to do is do field 10 as silage and then the other 2 as hay. I think that's going to be the best bet. The silage will get us through until we can refill the bunker. Just off of that one field. So we'll get this thing set up. I can only have 220. So is it this button? I don't know which one it is to change it. So we can only be 220s. But that mower setup does work really good. It should work even better now that the Massey is not a horrible rundown piece of garbage. So hopefully it does pretty good. Let me go back and check on them really quick. They haven't even reached the destination yet, and I started them in the field, so that's scary. Okay, rocks are being picked, so it's something. Now what's our total bale count out right now? If I go to here, does this not show me? I thought it showed me now. Oh, we might. Have we used the balers since the update? I guess that would be the question, huh? I don't think that we have, honest to God truth, because there should be a bale calendar. We have it on the Calmlands. That's interesting. That's not something I thought about, really. We might want to think about getting a bigger windrow at some point as well. Oh no, it looks like it's going to rain again today. That's not any good. I didn't make it too far in my baling before this needed unloaded, so hopefully this isn't a detrimental affair, I guess. Come on, you want to unload? It's too high, isn't it? Dang it, let me go take the sides off. There we finally go. I was starting to get a little worried here. So I really need the rock picking to go faster. I wish it had a little bit more capacity. I'm slightly tempted to go and adjust its capacity. Oh, that's a horrible idea. I should not do that, but maybe I should. I don't know. That's the only thing that kills me is, you know, you want to do these jobs, but the capacity is 2. You know, and I understand, you know, you want to be realistic and stuff like that, but come on, nobody likes doing this stuff. It's not an interesting thing. I think if they had done it and it would have been more sparsely done, then it would have been a lot cooler to do, because you would have people using the smaller pickers. You know, like, what am I going to use a smaller picker for? I'm not going to use it at all. Like, ever. It's just, it is a checkbox that says we have this piece of equipment that I'm never going to use because it's not the most efficient way to do it. And that's a horrible, horrible thing. And I wish it wasn't like that. Like, I'm slightly frustrated sometimes at that. You know, I think that's why I have to play this game modded, is, you know, there are decisions that don't make much sense. You know, like, well, when they did the playtesting, who was like, I'm going to use the Degelman, you know, instead of the Elu? Like, who was the playtester that did that? You know, that did all of Ravenport in one go? Or are they just like tipping it out as they're going and just, you know, come by picking it up later? Like, what? I don't understand the play style of that when you're, you know, trying to do things as efficiently as possible. I think having those being slightly unrealistic and going, alright, well, you know, you're going to drive around and you're going to find some big rocks. I would rather find, you know, some big rocks that I can't pick up with the Elu, that I would need the Degelman for, to, you know, pick them up, because they're just massive. And, you know, there's like a lot of going around and just driving around the field looking for a rock that somebody has noticed with one of those. You know, you're not just going out there and cultivating an entire field to get rocks out of it. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I think that'll be enough bales for silage for a couple months. So, what else do we need to do today? Well, I should tit out that field, but I also need to finish off the manure in field 20, because I need to get those fields prepped. I really need I need 6 and 3 to be done today, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's kind of a not good place to be in. I've kind of run myself into a little bit of a wall here. Okay, for brevity's sake, what I'm going to do is I will finish the baling off screen. I'm going to turn field 8 and 15? Or 34? Or is it 11? I don't know. The other 2 fields, they're going to be hay. Because I've only got that much left. So, I think 1 bale over there. But I need to finish up field 20 so it can be ready to be cultivated. I don't know what I have like 18 million things on my mind of like what we got to do, and it's it's causing me a headache. But no, we need to do this. That way we can put the subsoiler out there, get subsoiled in 20, then rock picked. 6 needs rock picked and then planted with OSR, so that's ready to go. So those are two big things that need to get done, like within the next little bit. I did not fill this up. You guys did not tell me to fill this up. Alright, the cow should be completely empty for the next little bit, so we should be good there. I think we have just enough slurry to finish this off. Okay, so that is this field completely done. So if we take a look at this, it took us, it was actually 98,000 liters because we had 8,000 liters that did not get counted because I didn't reset the field, but everything else is reset, so we don't have to do that anymore. So next up would be lime, but we'll do that after we subsoil. So I need, there's a lot of things that need to happen here today. There's another 8,000 liters, so 8 tons of stone out in the very first third, if that, of the field. Okay, I'm kind of hoping that they take the rest of this feed because they need some straw. Don't think that no, it's not all going to fit. Dang it. We really need to invest in a straw blower at some point. They have 40,000 liters. I want to say it's 48 to top them off. I don't like them being low, but it be what it be. Next. No, go ahead and fill back up the Fendt and get hooked to, I guess, the wrapper. Trying to think of something interesting to do today, but it's mainly going to be a chore kind of day. That's the way it's feeling, isn't it? 50 bales. That's how many we've used, is 50 bales. Or if I use 6,000 liters. Oh, okay, it's counting slurry as fertilizer. So yeah, we've got 50 bales. We've played 84 hours so far on this one. That's kind of interesting. About a third done with this field, I think. Not going too terribly bad. I'm constantly looking at the little forecast thing and going, it's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain. And that one's kind of the biggest worry to me. I wish there are certain things in this game that just kind of irk me. The stone one, and I don't want to turn it off. I just want to change the rate. Is there a mod? Does somebody know of a mod to where we can turn stones into like weeds, where, you know, the weeds show up as like little islands now, and they're kind of neat. I don't ever get mad at weeds. It's just the stones that are making me mad, and maybe I'm just being dumb. But I think that this is where I'm going to leave it at for today. I'm going to finish baling this. I can't really do a time lapse because I keep having to run back and empty out the stone picker. So kind of, you know, got myself into a corner there. But we will pick it up in the next episode, and hopefully I'll have fields 3 and 6 done. And we need to send the deer out to field 20 to get it ready. That way we can get our crop in. Basically, field 20, so we look at this. So field 20 needs to stay empty until field 6 has its cover crop come in. And I don't know how long that will take. It could be, you know, a day or two. It took 2 days on the Calmlands, wasn't it? Something like that. But we're not running seasons, so I don't really know. But for us to get into something, yeah, we want to do, honestly, probably do wheat in both. That way, they're going to be roughly the same. I know the fields are not the exact same size, and their soil types are completely different. This is just to see, you know, how it's going to be. But I just want to know what the retention rate is. How much more we have to add on top. That's it. That's all this is for. And I know it's different per soil type and everything else. So that's where it's going to get a little interesting. So yeah, that is where we're going to leave it. Hopefully you did enjoy some of this video today. I can understand it being a little odd. It's kind of oddly structured, but you know, you can't make bangers every one of them. So this is just more of a let's get prepared while we can for the changes that are coming. So that is where I'm going to leave it. Everybody, thank you very, very much for watching. Oh, I need to check my prices. Hopefully I have not slept on anything. I don't think that I have. December, November, and December. So lots and lots of Decembers. So December's going to be a busy time for us. So hopefully it'd be nice to get a great price or a great demand. But that is where we're going to leave it. I know I've said that like 6 times, but there we go. We're done. Get out of here. Bye for now.